same usage to me. It doesn't matter if it's real or not, to be honest. It's going to sit in my closet, collect dust. When I don't use it, it's gonna get banged up and scratched up. And for me to think, do I want to spend a few $1,000s on a bag that I know is probably gonna get banged up and dinged up and messed up and I'm just gonna throw away my money? Or should I buy something that is a really good replica, take my money and invest it into really better things, like let's say the stock market or a business idea, or funding a business plan that I've always wanted, or saving and putting it into better, smarter things? I think that is a much wiser thing for me to do than to sit here and spend my money on all these luxury items that isn't really going to feed my happiness, that isn't really going to give me anything out of it except the fact that I have this bag that is just sitting there costing me money. That is just my point of view. I know everyone has their own say and their own different ideas that they have to think about and put in whenever someone does a review. I totally get it. You literally can say and think whatever, but on my channel, this is my channel, and I get to say and think and do and whatever it is I want to put out there and speak my truth. And so that's what I'm gonna do. Moving on to shipping. So shipping did take, I want to say, about anywhere between 3 weeks for this bag. This bag did come shipped with FedEx. Oh my goodness, it just got very bright. This bag got shipped with FedEx and it came super fast, and compared to DHgate purchases or AliExpress purchases, you buy them and they just take forever. Like when I say forever, I mean like 2 months, 3 months sometimes, okay? But I do also want to clarify that right now there is a very big, just problematic issue going on with China. There's been a huge outbreak of COVID cases, and that has caused a lot of factories to shut down, a lot of shipments being delayed. And so if you are going to order something from China from a private seller, even DHgate itself, just keep in mind that these companies, it's just going to be delayed. You know, you're not getting scammed. You will get your items. Well, that's only if you are buying from a reputable seller who is actually good compared to some of the scammer ones, okay? I do want to point out as well too that, you know, I don't think that it's right for these companies to steal the designs. You know, I don't think that's right. I think that's very wrong, because these companies did work very hard for the designs, but at the end of the day, I don't want to also spend my money on these products, so I'm gonna buy a cheaper one and a replica one. Maybe when I make it very big in the future, right? When I have a lot of money to spend and I actually wouldn't, you know, hurt my bank account spending $2,000, $4,000, $6,000 on a bag. Heck, maybe then I will be able to justify buying these luxury items. But in the meantime, I just can't find myself spending that much money because, well, what's the point of buying a $6,000 bag and saving up just to go eat McDonald's tomorrow? Like, that doesn't make any sense, okay? So just think smart when you're spending your money. Like, a lot of people have different, you know, ideas, and they're so embarrassed about what other people have to think and say, but it's like, you have to stop thinking all these negative thoughts. You have to stop thinking about other people, okay? People have so many other things going on in their head, in their lives, that the last thing that they're thinking about is you walking out of your house that you're wearing a fake bag. And if you are, then so what? So be it. Like, it doesn't matter, okay? You know, I don't think it's right of these companies to copy the designs of these designer brands who have worked so hard to achieve, you know, their goals and dreams and aspirations. But it's just wrong that these corporate businesses or business people have taken over these brands that either one person made up just to kind of change, you know, the fashion industry. And that has been the, you know, topic for a while with these designer brands. If you look at, for example, Louis Vuitton and even a lot of these other ideas of people and what they kind of showcase, it's the fact that they're selling these ideas, right? And it's like a marketing strategy where if they are able to provide a bag and sell it to the poor, lower class, middle working income average people, they are more than likely to kind of target this crowd who are thinking that, oh my God, if I spend $3,000 on a bag, then it must be good, right? But it's just more of this marketing strategy that people have to understand, that they're giving into a brand name. It's not the quality items, it's not anything like that. If you want to do some research, you can definitely look up at like Supreme, for example, who did a marketing test with people who bought literally a brick of Supreme for hundreds of dollars, and it was simply because they took a red brick and they stamped the name Supreme on the bag. So at the end of the day, these designer brands, you know, and replica, you know, manufacturers and all these things, it just, you don't know. One person, you know, is selling all these things and ripping people off. One person, their people are saying it's child labor and all these negative things, but they're selling it for cheaper and blah, 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 blah. But which one are you going to side with? Each one has a lot of pros and cons, and it just kind of depends, right? Like, I think everything in life has yin and yang, black and white, like good and bad. So it just depends on what you want to choose and believe in. You know, I can literally go on for hours about this topic, but I'm not going to. I just wanted to just put that little snippet into this video just to kind of say my 2 cents about this. I don't think it's right. I don't think that they should do that. I also don't think that it's, you know, even, it's worse when these brands try to sell a bag that's fake as a real one. That's when it gets very, very wrong. But there are also a lot of different private sellers who do have really, really good qualities, make the same bags, real leather, one-to-one replicas, and it's like 97% identical, which is like, you know, why not? Like, I don't see why people have such a big problem with these fake bags and their ideas, and like, just everyone has their own beliefs, okay? Like, everyone has their own things that they want to believe in. So you can't really go around shoving your truth down someone else's throat because they're gonna believe something else. And I'm gonna leave this video there. So thanks for listening. I don't know if I talked about everything. If I missed anything, any points, let me know, because I feel like I rambled on, to be honest, about my emotions and how I felt about certain topics and things that people have been spilling and saying about all these different, you know, comments and concerns about people. But I also just wanted to clarify, you know, at the end of the day, a replica or a fake, it doesn't matter. A bag is a bag, and so be it. Be you, do you. Like Shia LaBeouf always says, just do it. That's it for this video. Without further ado, I will see you guys in my next video. Before I go, I just wanted to also say that I have a lot of different videos that I need to make. I have a Gucci bag to do, which is the Dionysus bag. I have a Balenciaga little, like, I forgot what it's called, but it's that little trending bag that's kind of like a little carry bag. I also have a blue Chanel. I have a few other ones. I have a lot of different things that I need to record and edit. I also have a Christian Dior saddlebag that is a very interesting video as well too to review, and some other really cool items that I need to just get on with editing and recording, but it's just a lot, and sometimes a lot of these videos also takes a toll on me. So I do appreciate your support. Also, if you subscribe, I really appreciate the support. And you know, you don't have to subscribe, but if you do, that's cool too. I am not an active YouTuber. I am very poorly, I do a very poor job at releasing, you know, weekly videos, and I try to maybe do like twice a month if I can, but with work and life, it's just one of those things where I don't have the time to be a full-time YouTuber as much as I would like. So it is a little bit more challenging for me. And so if you do subscribe, I just don't want you to get your hopes up and expect a video and all these things, because I am probably going to be very bad at that. But if you like the way that I do my reviews or just talk about life, you know, you can definitely follow me on Instagram. I am more active there. I don't post anymore, but I do post stories. On TikTok, I used to post a lot of, you know, positive, different videos about, you know, your thinking and your life and how you can be, and sometimes even advices and stuff like that too. But I do need to be a lot more active. It's just that lately with society and how things are, I've been taking a step back and just kind of working on my mental health, my space, and just not giving into this, you know, social media fanatic frenzy, basically, because I feel like, you know, without social media, you don't have to compare yourself in your life to other people, and I feel like in that case, you're gonna be a lot more, you know, serene and a lot more at peace with yourself. But that's just for another video, okay? If you guys have any questions about anything on these topics, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram, and I will do my best to reply to you guys. But like I said, I have a lot of other different videos that I want to, you know, share, because I think they are a very well-made bag. I also want to just kind of talk about some other things with you guys, and maybe like hit some different points that, I don't know, I feel like sometimes I talk so much and I just ramble on and on and on. So that is definitely something that I just need to zip up. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!
Mas matingkad, mas silver siya, and yung location ng print niya nasa gitna. Okay, so ito yung buong kabuuan niya nung leather. So nasa halos gitna yung kanyang print. Pero dito sa ating fake bag, makikita nyo na nasa top portion siya na i-print. So commonly, hindi ko na dapat to isinasama kasi yung mga counterfeits minsan, bumibili pa sila ng original na dust bags para maisama dun sa fake bags. But this time, since meron ako na-spot na difference, so might as well discuss it. So last thing, pwede nyo tingnan yung mga dust bags na kasama ng bag. So dito sa fake bag, makikita nyo yung logo niya is reddish. Ayan o. So may pagka-red yung kanyang logo. Meron siyang red undertone. Dito sa authentic bag, okay, it's brown talaga. Deep brown. Okay, and even yung canvas nila, this one is brownish, more brown. Pero ito, mas maputi. Pero yung mga design nila is almost the same. Yun lang, kailangan nyo tignan yung color ng tela and yung color ng logo.
But, you know, who knows? But, you know, of course, they're gonna do what they want to do. So, I think that they could have not make it attached to here. I feel like they could have, you know, just created a little... I feel like they could have just put the handles on the sides here. I think that would have been perfectly fine. But, you know, Louis Vuitton's gonna do what they want to do. So, I guess we're just gonna have to live with it. But yeah, so I really like it. I like how I could just do a little mismatch on the straps because it just looks so cute. And for a second, I was debating if I should keep one and return one, but when they both got here, I really liked them. I fell in love with both of them, and I just couldn't decide which one to return. So I think most likely I'm going to keep both of them. And I did sell some of my bags, which I'm going to do a video explaining why I sold some of my bags. So I think I'm going to keep both of them. I can't decide which one to return, so I think I'm going to be keeping both. And yeah, so stay tuned to see which one I decide to keep, or if I decided to keep both of them. So the reason why I did decide to get these two charms is because I wanted to pair it up with my two bags, and the one that I mainly got it for is my Speedy. I really, really, really wanted these bag charm for my Speedy because I just feel like it makes it look so much cuter. Like, come on, you guys, just look at it. It looks so cute. So that is the reason why I did really want to get these two charms, because I wanted to pair it up with my bags, and I feel like it goes so well.
Bags are so nice because you can, one, use it as a bag to store your makeup inside or your toiletries, but then you have the second option once you arrive to your destination to use this as an actual bag. I have a Dior vanity and I have used it both as my makeup bag, and then I'll use it as an actual bag in the day. We've actually sourced this piece a few times, but this is our first time sourcing it in this Rose Sakura pink. It has the Timeless Caviar logo, little CC zipper pull charm. form. I think this would be so cute if you were to wear it as a handlebag, but you do have that option, and I've seen girls do this, where they'll add like a generic chain and then you could wear it as a crossbody bag. This one is so cool. I have a Fendi Zucchino patent shoulder bag. What makes this bag so different, and I've never seen this style before, this is a rare little vintage Fendi. That fun little frame detail, and it's cool how you open the bag too. If you're going to go somewhere that is raining, it's really easy to clean this leather. The strap length is the perfect strap drop where you can wear something that is a little bit thicker if you're going to be going somewhere that's colder.